Hi, my name is Stephan Sleeis. I'm a rescue boat captain with the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Sunday afternoon, I was at home with the dive duty. I'm a dive officer in charge of Team 3, and I had the call come in. Noticed that the call was in my backyard. I'm in Redondo Beach, probably about 3/4 of a mile away from King Harbor. It was blowing a gale watch that day, and it was a small craft advisory, which means we had sustained winds from 22 to 33 knots with gusts that can be up to 40 knots. So when I arrived on scene to King Harbor, there was a lot of resources already on scene. Made contact with Chief McMillan. She notified me that there was possibly someone still on board the vessel that was capsized. So I suited up, got my dive gear on, had a RWC pick me up. As I was going out, victims that they rescued were coming in. In my head, I thought this is gonna be a viable patient because they're coming in, I'm going out. It seems like a short time period and I can execute a rescue. Arriving on scene, we had the vessel in tow with Baywatch Redondo. The vessel was on its port side, not completely capsized, with a lot of rigging in the water. So there was a lot of lines and steel cables. My biggest concern for it was if that vessel started sinking, our depth of water. If we were anything deeper than 70 feet, there's a big canyon that I can drop off to 300-400 feet pretty quickly. So I communicated to Captain Gare, who was on Baywatch Redondo in tow, said, hey, just try to keep it away from the canyon's edge as I go in. So I had OLS Monroe as my safety diver. I had OLS Liberty as kind of an oversight. I've been diving for quite a long time, since I was 12. I know the hazards, know how to feel for any snags and not to push myself. So I took the responsibility of going inside of it to make a hasty search. There was rigging all over the place. There was a hatch kind of flapping. Just slipped myself right in real slow. And thankfully there was a hatch open forward. So I had light coming all the way through. As I moved forward, I kind of spin around and kind of look behind me, and there was a cushion floating here. I moved the cushion out of the way, and that's when I saw the victim near the companionway that I just entered. I kind of led him out first, handed him off to Monroe and Liberty, who were right there ready to receive him. They took him back to the vessel to attempt to revive him. The RWC picked me up and placed me on Baywatch Redondo so I can assist him with the tow in. Super pleased with the teamwork that Redondo Fire and the Baywatch Redondo and Baywatch Del Rey crew had to have a good outcome for the 5 victims that were rescued and brought back to the harbor safe. We have a lot of times that we never find the victims, and when we don't find the victims, it's really upsetting to see the family hoping to see some kind of sign of the person coming up, and knowing that that family won't have to sit there weeks on end and not knowing where that person is definitely does bring a lot of closure and solace to myself.